If you're planning to apply for a UK visa, stop right there. Welcome to Visa Guide Hub, your go-to channel for the latest visa updates in simple English. Today's explainer is absolutely crucial, so make sure you stick with me till the end. We're diving into the massive May 2026 immigration changes that could completely upend your plans. We're talking major shifts happening all at once, huge salary increases, strict e-visa checks, and a really unforgiving sponsor crackdown. The whole system is changing, so let's get into it. So, the big question, will your visa actually survive the May 2026 changes? It's a genuinely serious question because the immigration system is getting much more demanding, totally digital, and honestly a lot less forgiving of minor errors. Today, we're going to separate the official facts from the dangerous rumors floating around, just so you don't end up facing a revoked license as an employer or a totally refused application as a worker. Submitting an application with the wrong salary figure or having a tiny glitch in your digital profile, yeah, those aren't just minor inconveniences anymore. They have immediate, real-world consequences. All right, here's our roadmap for today. We're looking at 1. Salary rules, fact versus fiction. 2. The digital e-visa transition. 3. The sponsor crackdown. 4. The visa break. And 5. Your urgent action plan. Let's jump in. Okay, starting with Section 1, salary rules, fact versus fiction. Now, you have probably seen this number floating around everywhere online, £41,700. It's constantly circulating in immigration commentary right now. But look, listen carefully. This exact figure remains completely unverified. It's a rumor. Yes, it kind of matches the direction the Home Office is moving, but please do not base your applications or your job offers solely on this number. Many applicants who were totally eligible before might face a rejection if they just blindly follow unverified numbers without checking their specific situation. The real takeaway here? Relying on unverified numbers is honestly super dangerous for your future. Our absolute biggest tip is to take literally 3 minutes to check the exact requirement for your specific job code directly on gov.uk. Seriously, it's that easy. And always get an updated contract from your employer that perfectly matches those official government figures before you hit submit. Now, what is officially confirmed is that salary requirements are definitely on an upward trajectory. It's part of the government's earned settlement model. Basically, they're using your salary to measure your overall financial contribution to the UK economy. So if you're working in sectors like healthcare, IT, or engineering, higher requirements are coming. If an employer issues a sponsorship certificate at a salary that later falls below the updated threshold, it creates massive compliance headaches down the road. Moving right along to Section 2, the digital e-visa transition. This isn't just a proposal anymore. It is actively happening right now. Physical documents, those BRP cards and passport stickers, are being phased out completely. Everything is moving online to a fully digital e-visa system accessed through a UKVI account. From now on, whenever landlords check your right to rent or border officials confirm your status, it's all about you generating a digital share code online. But here's where it gets really tricky. If your digital profile has even the tiniest error, like a spelling mismatch with your passport, a wrong birth date, or missing visa history, you could be totally blocked from generating that share code. These aren't just hypothetical what-ifs. People are literally struggling to generate share codes for employers at this very moment. You do not want to discover a mismatch while standing at airport immigration. Keep your email and visa account totally secure and double-check your status regularly. All right, Section 3, the ultimate sponsor crackdown. The authorities are going after fake or non-compliant sponsors incredibly hard right now. They're heavily auditing companies based on 3 strict pillars: meticulous record-keeping, strict salary compliance, and something called role alignment. Basically, they really want to prevent role drift. That's when your actual, everyday tasks slowly drift away from what was originally written on your certificate of sponsorship. And the risk here is absolutely massive. If an employer fails an audit, they aren't just getting a friendly warning with time to fix their paperwork. No, licenses are being revoked immediately. And if your sponsor is not genuine and loses their license, well, every single sponsored worker under them loses their visa instantly. You literally only have a tiny, devastatingly short window to find a new sponsor before you have to leave the country. So please apply only through verified, highly credible companies. Let's move to Section 4. The visa break rumor. Before we get to exactly what you need to do, we have to talk about the visa break. This is a huge buzzword circulating right now. It's an unconfirmed proposal to basically slow down or put a cap on visa approvals whenever migration hits a certain level. But again, I really want to stress this distinction between fact and rumor. The exact implementation of this volume control mechanism is totally unconfirmed by the government. But just look at this chart to see why the rumor even exists. The government wants to slash net migration from a recent peak of around 900,000 all the way down to roughly 204,000 by June 2025. That is a massive drop. So regardless of whether an official break is announced, the sheer pressure to drop these numbers means you should absolutely expect much longer compliance checks and compounding delays. Timing is literally everything right now.
Okay, finally, Section 5, your urgent action plan. Let's get you prepared.
Workers, listen up. This is for you. Don't sit around waiting for the government to make this transition easy for you, because they won't. You need to immediately set up your digital UKVI account if you haven't already. Go straight to gov.uk to verify your specific salary threshold, and sit down with your manager today to make sure your day-to-day duties perfectly match your original sponsorship paperwork.
And employers, you cannot afford to be reactive here. You absolutely have to conduct internal file audits right now. Verify that your current salaries meet the newly updated thresholds, not the historical ones. Do a full review across your workforce to catch any of that role drift before immigration enforcement decides to knock on your door for a surprise inspection.
The window to fix all these issues is closing way faster than you think. As everything moves to this new digital border, the biggest threat might not even be a change in the law. It could just be a glitch in the system. So ask yourself, if the digital border crashed tomorrow, could you physically prove your right to be here? If you're ready to apply, don't delay. Let us know in the comments below, which country are you planning to apply for? And make sure to subscribe to Visa Guide Hub for our next explainer. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.